Questions for Christian?
Christian, just as a freshman coming in, what's been, and I know you were in earlier, but what's just kind of been your impressions of fall camp, the start, the intensity? I mean, how big of an adjustment is it?
Yeah, well, this is my first time ever experiencing like a fall camp or anything like that, and it's a completely different grind. It's like you're working a 12-hour shift every single day. So, just trying to get my body used to everything really, and mentally focusing for a long time is really the biggest difference, honestly.
When you're trying to keep your body fresh, what does that look like for you? What are the things you've had to do that you haven't done?
It's mainly, our strength and conditioning staff does a great job like taking care of us and making sure that we have everything we need to recover. So whether that's like getting in the pool, cold tub after practice, which are mandatory, just really everything you can to bounce back for the next practice as soon as possible because the turnover is really fast. The next day you're right back on the field early.
Is the mental grind harder, or is it the physical grind of just having to go every day?
Well, since I'm a freshman, so I've never been through a fall camp like this, and meetings, being mentally focused for a long time, that's been the biggest difference for me. I've never been through something like this, so being mentally focused is definitely the biggest thing for me.
Did going through spring and getting to kind of learn the defense then help you? You feel like
It definitely did. When you initially learn something, you're just trying to grasp it, and on the field things get really fast. So I could say that things are starting to slow down a little bit. I'm starting to get a better grasp of the defense and just conceptually what we're trying to do.
When did things start to slow down a little bit? Was it in spring or was it this time around in camp?
I would really say camp now. Spring, just trying to learn the whole defense. It was really, really fast the whole time. But I would say at the end of spring, and now things are really starting to slow down. I'm starting to really understand.
Where specifically in the secondary are you spending the most time?
Bounce between both safeties.
Okay. You had a one-handed catch. It might have been in the open scrimmage, the practice that we got a chance to see. Ball skills, one of your top strengths, you think?
I like to say that I'm a pretty well-rounded guy, so I guess ball skills comes with that.
You played quarterback in high school. At what point did you kind of realize that maybe your future in college was on the defensive side, maybe as a defensive back?
Well, I only played just quarterback in high school. I've played defense my whole life, but coming to Tennessee and playing DB, I don't know. It just felt right. I'm athletic, so it just felt right coming to play DB.
Has it been a transition to playing defense full time?
It definitely has been a transition for sure. Playing quarterback, I don't get hit a ton, So now I'm coming to tackle 230-pound backs that can move just like me. It's definitely a lot different.
How much did that background of playing quarterback help you sort of play DB? Because I know that sometimes when guys used to be a quarterback, it helps them play wide receiver, but it probably helps with DB too, doesn't it?
Really just understanding quarterback movements, really, and the way that they're able to try to manipulate the defense and not being fooled all the time. But it's really harder than you think. A guy gets back there that really knows how to move a safety or how to move anyone. It's hard no matter what.
How much are you leaning on Coach Theo Jackson?
Oh, a ton. Theo's a vet. We were just talking about that today, actually, about how much knowledge he has and how much experience he really has, and how I'm really us as a group are really lucky to have him.
What do you feel like your strengths are as a safety?
I feel like I can do it all, really. I don't see a real glaring discrepancy in my game. I just try to be as well-rounded as possible.
Are those two safety spots pretty interchangeable with as fast as offenses go?
Well, it's really based. I mean, they're really both interchangeable. We learn them both, so anyone can play either position, really.
Is there one you like playing more than the other?
I wouldn't say I like one more than the other, honestly.
What's it been like being coached by Willie Martinez?
Oh man, Willie. He's a really funny dude. He's really intense, but he's a good coach, and you can tell that he really means everything that he's saying to you, and he really puts his heart into his coaching.
Last question.
What was the biggest reason why you came to the University of Tennessee?
The biggest reason I came to Tennessee was opportunity. This program, you could feel the culture changing here. So I believe we're ready for that uphill battle. I'm sorry.
Thank you.
Good job.
Thank you, guys.